What a game. Welcome in here to Celtics Post Game Live, presented by your New England Ford dealers. I'm Abby Chin. He is Kendrick Perkins. And Perk, we have got ourselves a series. The Celtics beat the Nets in Game 3, 125-119. And you saw it there. Jason Tatum, a 50-piece wing dinner. Jaylen Brown on a mission as he arrives at TD Garden tonight alongside Jason Tatum, whose trench coat game has just been on point all season. I am jealous. Those two, though, the Celtics All-Stars taking on the Mavs All-Star and Luka Doncic, one of the most exciting young players in the league. Welcome in here to Celtics Pregame Live, presented by TD Bank. I am Abby, he is Big Perk, and we are getting you set for the Celtics and Mavs, Game 2 of the 7-game homestand. But Perk, we've got some breaking news. No Rob Williams in this one. The Time Lord, a late scratch due to a non-COVID illness. We also will not get to see Romeo Langford finally, but Jaylen Brown is back, and the Celtics missed him, Perk. Welcome back. Bill Walton, the Hall of Famer. These are his numbers in 10 NBA seasons. We know he won a championship with the '86 Celtics and retired as a member of the Green. But we all know Bill Walton. He's a West Coast guy, has his eye on the NBA, and has an inside view of this Celtics-Lakers rivalry that will be renewed shortly here tonight. So earlier today, Scal caught up with Bill to talk all things NBA. Enjoy.
Here's Abby.
Thank you, Michael. The Celtics welcome the defending champs for their home opener. It really feels like the Raptors and the entire nation of Canada have been celebrating this championship since they won it back in June. To be fair, though, unlike the Celtics, they haven't been there before. They have never won a championship in franchise history until now, and it's the first team to win it from outside the U.S. I asked head coach Nick Nurse if he's seen any kind of championship hangover from his guys. He said it's too early to tell. Well, I can tell you, the Celtics hoping to make them feel it tonight.
You've made history, the first American women to win an Olympic medal in cross country, and not just any medal, but gold. What is going through your heads right now, Jesse?
I don't really know what to say.
Jesse, you told me you still have that poster of Bill Koch up on your wall. Before now, the only American medalist in cross country. Has it dawned on you that now kids growing up could have a poster of you on their wall?
When the Celtics honor the hero among us, it is one of my favorite moments every night inside TD Garden during the game. Doc Rivers experienced many of those in his near-decade-long tenure at the helm of the Boston Celtics. Now, in his first year with the Sixers, he has that talented team at number 2 in the East, just a half a game back of number 1. Let's hear now from our old friend Doc Rivers on the unique challenges of this season. Perk, the reality, though, is he's a lot, right? He can grate on people. That's what we heard coming out of the Clippers. I mean, that's partially what got him traded out of Houston. This group, though, seems perfect for him and his personality and just where this team is at right now in Phoenix. Welcome back. Time for a Chevrolet Sportsnet Central update. I wish I had better news. The Red Sox poor start to the season continued today with an 11-3 loss to the Orioles. The Sox are now 0-3 and have been outscored 18-5. On the bright side, the Celtics playing well against the Hornets. Let's find out who's fueled by Duncan. It's brought to you by Duncan. The Celtics run on Duncan. Evan Fournier.
Wee.
A 4-point play. He has hit 9 straight threes for the Celtics. I don't want to jinx anything, but straight fire for Fournier.
Isaiah, career high 52 points, a franchise record 29 in the fourth quarter. You were unstoppable. What does that feel like?
I don't know.
Finally, Isaiah, how difficult was this game here tonight? Second night of a back-to-back, third and 4 nights, playing a physical team coming off that emotional loss.
Putting in that effort every single night. Joel Embiid, by the way, in those first 2 matchups against the Celtics, combined for 80 points and 21 boards. And as you just heard Brad Stevens, the Celtics don't have Tristan Thompson tonight, which they did in the past. So a lot resting on the shoulders of Rob Williams. But the other half of that duo in Philly is Ben Simmons. And Perk, while he has struggled in scoring since the All-Star break, he is still an All-Star. And as we've talked about tonight, impacts the game in many ways. The Celtics closing out this season-long 7-game homestand. But before we go, Perk, I want to tell you a little story about Jason Tatum. In his rookie season, I was on the sidelines. He had a couple of rough shooting games, and I asked him what was up. The next night, he came out guns blazing, and afterwards he said, it's because Abby's calling me out, saying I can't shoot the ball. To me, I remembered that last night. And that's what's been missing from the Jays this season is that fire and that edge.
So hold up. If we call out someone every night, they'll go out and have a great game the next night?
I don't know, maybe
Did we just figure out how
just Celtics run on Duncan. All right, it is time for the crossover. As we welcome in the guys on the call is Danny there. Danny, we have you with us. Welcome along with Scout tonight. How you feeling, Danny? You a little nervous? You haven't done this in a while.
I'm glad. I'm kind of happy that I'm not presenting him that award. He's a tough cookie.
That's the first time, Perk, I've ever heard you say you don't want that smoke. You need that. You got to. I will say, though, that KG would never want me presenting him. I cry at the drop of a hat. Diaper commercials, I'm gone. So you are better than me there. We will turn our attention back to the Celtics and Lakers coming up. Tristan Thompson knows what it's like to share a locker room with Perk. We'll hear what Danny Ainge has to say about Perk and his growing relationship with Jason Tatum coming up.